in the Philippines. It's good to have you, and welcome everybody. On today's live stream, we're going to discuss the expat life as well as mental health, and it's pretty much an open conversation actually. So we're taking questions, and yeah, look forward to your questions as always. So, and please hit the like button if you can, and welcome everybody who's out there. I got a little cappuccino here. Give me a moment. Just give some time for everybody to get in. Okay. It's almost Christmas time, man. I'm not used to Christmas time in the Philippines because it's like, it's not, what do you call it? Snowy outside. So it feels different. It feels a little bit different. Oh, 1 second. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, 1 second. Welcome to. Okay, and anybody out there, please hit the like button and let us know where you're at right now. I think we got most of the people in the U.S. as well as the Philippines. Excuse me. Yeah, I got some coffee, man. It's hot. Oh, M said welcome. He says good morning. Good morning to you too, sir. Welcome. I finally got, what I want to tell everybody was I finally bought a really good laptop. I kind of been putting it off for a long time. Really for no reason. I guess I'm kind of a minimalist, so I'm used to living minimally, which is why I was did pretty well living in the provinces and so forth. But I'm like, man, I'm like doing vlog and stuff now, and I can't render like high quality 4K footage on on a cell phone. It's quite, even if the cell phone's good, I mean, it's not happening, You need like an i-Core 7 processor or an i5. You need like a lot of RAM. You need a really good video card. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And then I just went to Bacolod yesterday. Yeah, and I bought this laptop, man. This Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop. It's about 80,000 pesos. It's like 1,400 US dollars. Here's the box. It's pretty nice. And it came with a backpack too. Here are the specs on it. Yeah, i-Core 7 processor, Windows 11, NVIDIA GeForce RTX graphics card, 3060 with 6 gigabytes of DDR6 dedicated VRAM, and I installed 32 gigs of memory, RAM rather, and yeah, good stuff. Not bad, pretty good price. It's an Acer Nitro 5. It's a gaming laptop. I'm doing the live stream from my phone at the moment, but I got the laptop here with me. Yeah. So I got a GoPro recently, but I hadn't had the proper laptop to render the footage, as you can see. And I'm still trying to figure out, I did like the GoPro is supposed to shoot in like 4K, right? But for some reason when I'm doing it, it doesn't look like it's 4K. Like other vloggers using the GoPro looks clearer than, so I'm not sure. It's like the frame rate I gotta change or something like that. But anyway, they got they got good laptops. And welcome everybody to the Captain Trucker live stream. Please click the like button and send us a question. We're taking open questions today. We got a lot of stuff going on. Eli, welcome. Mr. Eli TV's here. He says, "Say, Captain, gaming laptops are heavy." Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I mean, you've seen these things, right? I mean, I can carry a heavy laptop. I don't care. If I drop it, I'll just call my insurance agent and laugh about it. I can't be bothered with that stuff. My mind has to be focused on any kind of an outside negative force you got to get rid of. It has to be positive. Yeah, that's I'm doing good, Naratu. Welcome. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. How are you, sir? How is everybody else doing? Enough about me. Everybody okay? Maybe we should start doing like prayer requests and stuff, man. I mean, you know, I don't mean to sound like preachy or cheesy or anything, but it's like you can really get distracted in this world with work and stress and crap from the past, and we really got to like stay grounded and remind ourselves who we are and remind ourselves to have compassion for people and forgive people and being angry and stuff, man, it sucks. It's hard, so God bless those people who are peaceful and happy, they say. What about you all? You all watching? You guys like peaceful, happy people? Let me know. Or do you struggle? I mean, people do struggle, all right? And, Narado says, I have a suggestion for you. I have a suggestion for you. For more views, try uploading more, you mean short videos, Narado? And improve your thumbnail. Yeah, when you say improve my thumbnails, do you mean like the quality of them, or the actual thumbnails I'm using, or the design sucks? Can you clarify that for me? I'm curious because I'm trying to figure that out too. But I got to start using like high quality footage, right? Like the GoPro 10. It's supposed to be high quality. M-Sen asks, how's the weather in Negros? It's good, man. It's like, mild tropical this time of year, so it's like not too hot. It's not scorching like equatorial Africa, Philippines style hot. It's like a mild hot. It gets hot, but the humidity is bearable. You know what I mean? The humidity is pretty serious in the Philippines, for those of you who don't know. It is quite hot. It's no exaggeration. Narado says, what's your goal for next year? And he says, I'm just lonely, bro. Well, don't be lonely, man. What do you got going on? You're over, where are you at, man? He says, Narado says, make it like click it, just like Mr. Beast videos. I don't know Mr. Beast. Do I have to check him out? Is he good? I will. But yeah, I got to improve the thumbnails. Well, I'm trying to improve the actual footage. Like I said, I got to use the GoPro. I think that's what you're supposed to do, right? Does anybody know anything about this? About like rendering 1080p versus 4K? It's why I bought this whole laptop, man. Was basically to render these videos and so forth. And I should have one. It's nice to have a good laptop, Eli says, you should try to stream horizontally instead of vertically. You could easily clip your streams into smaller uploads. Horizontals are the way to go. Yeah, I agree. I couldn't figure that out. That's the problem, because let me know if I'm doing it horizontal, if it works. If you could let me know. Let me know if that works. Where? Okay, and anybody out there, please hit the like button. Yeah, it doesn't work, right? Let us know where. Hold on. It's still vertical? Okay. And anybody out there, please hit the like button. I gotta figure that one out. I'll figure that out, Eli. That's next on my list. I have many mysteries to solve. This is one of them, okay? We have great mysteries of vlogging to solve, ladies and gentlemen. Because, we might as well take this thing as far as we can, right? So let's try to get we want to get some 20, 30,000 subscribers and try to make a difference, and, maybe make a little bit of San Miguel money on the way, as they say. Who knows? But I'm supposed to go back to work next, like, I don't know, March. But it already seems like, geez, I really don't want to go back again. But actually, I do want to work. I like driving, it's cool. It's just like, I'm not sure if it's, maybe my audience will appreciate it. Maybe they like me or I want to hear stories. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, obviously the Philippines is like, I think that's most people's attraction, not just looking at, my silly face or whatever, but yeah. But, the trucking vlog and thing's interesting too because you see a lot of stuff. You see a lot of states, you see a lot of scenery and so forth, depending on how you do it, of course. Eli says, vertical videos are the bane of film. Not sure what that means. Welcome everybody to the Captain Trucker live stream. Please click the like button, and we're taking open questions today. Oh, Eli, you're in Bangkok. Okay, I just saw that message now. That's pretty cool. How'd you get up there, Eli? I thought you were in SoCal. I got to keep track of these things. So what's going on else in the YouTube world, I gotta start watching more like other videos and vloggers. It's not that like I don't want to, I do. I just yeah, I gotta take some time to maybe check some other people out, I guess. That's what they're telling me. I've seen a few interesting things. But again, I was always more into like the kind of heavy conversations, heavy commentaries and so forth. It's cool just to walk around with the camera sometimes, I guess, and just, kind of do superficial dialogue. Yeah, we're going to try to have a good time today. And welcome all the people right now. Narado says, one more suggestion. I've seen some different channel vlogs. They use girls in thumbnails and make vlogs small. Yeah. See, the thing is, Narado, I'm intentionally not doing that, okay? Because I have a humanitarian sort of special PR mission, me being on YouTube for the country of the Philippines. I have a lot of respect for the Filipinos. My son is half Filipino and I'm a father. So we're trying to change the future PR of this country, Naradu. And I'm trying not to sell the idea that people just come here for pretty Filipinos and to save money, right? There's more to life than that. And I'm certainly not going to put pretty Filipinos in my thumbnails. Because there's studies that show, there's actually, I don't know how the validity of these, but there's studies that show when somebody sees a pretty Filipina or a Southeast Asian person, there's a percentage of those people that automatically associate that with like sex tourism, right? So say you have like 100,000 views on a video, all right? Or say you have 50,000 views. And there's a thumbnail of like a pretty Filipina in a bathing suit or something. There's a chunk of that percentage of people that are going to be like, oh, that's sex tourism, I'm going to go there. And that's what we don't want to do for PR, because this country has had a history. Countries like this have issues with that, okay? There's issues in third world countries with, certain types of bad tourism and stuff. So we're trying to avoid, or at least I'm trying to avoid that, because, I don't know, that's sort of my contribution, if you will, hopefully, at least. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Please click the like button if you can. And we're taking questions as well. Let me read some of these comments. M-Sun says, manifested 10,000 hits subs before the end of the year. Yeah, man, that'd be cool. You never know. Like, you randomly will hit these, like, you get these rock star videos. Like that video I did when I left my workplace. Like, it got like 800, like I got a lot of subscribers, man, like in one day, which was really cool. There's different types of, I guess, the way people get success on YouTube, I guess, in terms of subscribers. Like, some people will just randomly get like a viral video, right? And from that viral video, they'll get thousands and thousands of subscribers and stuff. And then like the rest of their videos are just average, or they kind of just sort of start to level out or something. I think the idea is to like be steady throughout time, because I mean, if making videos and vlogging isn't truly something you enjoy doing or would do, regardless of views and money or whatever, like it's probably not for you, because yeah, like I've told people this before, I've been making videos since like 1988. I mean, since I was a kid with my brothers and sisters, and it's just something I do. It's like make videos, right? So I sort of recently got into like the social media thing, and I like it, because, and I think it's a good opportunity to maybe hopefully spread good karma, and if you do it for the right reasons. Yeah. Ray Warren, welcome. Good to see you, sir. Glad you're here. He says you need to give a heads up to when you're going to do these. Yeah, I agree, man. I try to do that. I got to start keeping it consistent, Ray. We'll try to do it at like a certain time, certain place, you know, same bat channel type of thing. See Batman at the right time. We'll send out the bat signal, then we'll all get together. Sorry. I'm not as cool as Batman, I was just saying. Welcome everybody to the Captain Trucker live stream. We got more people coming in, so please click the like button as soon as you can and send us a question. Eli TV says he's been on vacation for 3 weeks in Thailand, but he's got to return to life tomorrow. Yeah, that's the way it goes. We got to always go back to work, they say. Naratu says, do you know Naked Island? I've seen some people who make videos there, so if you want more views, try that. Yeah, I've never heard of that, actually. I gotta check that out. Naratu says, what is your Instagram? I don't have one. Maybe I need one. I don't even have a Facebook yet, dude. Do I need one of those too? I gotta get this together. I really do. Yo girl, Annie, welcome. She says she's from Japan. Good to have you here. Great to have you here. Have you lived there your whole life, ma'am? I've only flown into Japan. I haven't really toured it. Ooh, I got my ice water. I'll stop talking for a moment. I'll see if I'll give a moment for people to gather their thoughts. We'll have a moment of silence. No, we won't. Just kidding. You know, live streams are funny. It's like, you never know what's going to happen, right? Like you guys, you wind me up, and then I get all excited, and I start talking for like 2 hours. That's how these go. And then sometimes I'm like telling stories about O.J. Simpson or like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sort of like default material. It's not default material, I don't know why I said that. What else is going on in the Philippines? It's Christmas time, right? Yeah, it's interesting. I think I've been here on Christmas a few other times. But if you know, if you're used to Christmas like somewhere else, like in North America, it's like different, obviously, because there's no snow, or it's not that cold. Okay. Yo Girl says, I've been in the Philippines. Well, that's good. Do you like it in the Philippines, or I would imagine Japan, you might prefer that? So I did a video yesterday when I bought the laptop in Bacolod City. I went to a place called Sam's Gym, which is like, it's a pretty decent, you know, gym where a lot of Filipino bodybuilders have passed through, and this guy named Sean runs it, and he actually got me, he was very nice, he gave me like a shirt and stickers and I think a mug. Yeah. So thank you for that, Sean. Isn't that sweet? Look, Sam's Slim Gym. Very nice. Well, anyway, Yeah. So yeah, it's time to get back to like making like high quality videos, man. We're gonna use like my new gaming laptop to hopefully crank out good footage. I mean, good actual footage in combination with, yeah, I guess me talking. Welcome to the Captain Trucker live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Please click the like button and submit your question. And yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm in a good mood today. I'm not even sure why. I struggle sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Like with they talk about mind, body, and spirit, and like you sort of have to be in line. And they say like if I guess one of those factors is off, it can kind of throw your life off. I guess. I got the exercise thing down for sure. You gotta stay healthy, man. You gotta stay healthy. Like if people are into like drinking and stuff, especially as expats, or they get in with the wrong people or something, like that can affect you long term. You know, so be careful of that, people. Take care of your minds. Take your vitamins. I think Hulk Hogan said that in one of his songs. Did you guys know that Hulk Hogan had a rock band once? His name was Terry Bollea, and he did. He had like an album. It was, and he had a song called "Little Hulksters Go to Heaven." Little Hulksters go to heaven. Take your vitamins, say your prayers, Hulkamania. And it was just like that too. And Hulk Hogan actually lived in a place called Westlake Village, which is in Ventura County, California. Eli, I don't know if you're familiar with that area, but yeah, he had a house there. And actually, Will Smith lived around there too, and I think Shaquille O'Neal, and I would imagine some other people. Like these rich California neighborhoods, And one of my brothers and I, we used to go like, kind of, I don't want to say loiter, but we would just sort of like just go over there, not to his house, but those neighborhoods, They were just really nice. And but anyway, years ago, my mother had a house cleaning business. Okay. And we used to clean Hulk Hogan's house. And I never actually did, my brother did, but yeah. So Hulk Hogan and his wife gave my mother a set of yard plants that I think they had, that are still there today in the yard. I think they had them for like 25, 23 years. Quite a long time. Like, oh, here, Mrs. Captain Trucker, you can have these plants. No, that's more like Jesse Ventura. Who is that? That's not Hulk Hogan. Who's Jesse Ventura? That's the guy that talks like, well, I did that movie with Arnold, and he showed up on Predator. Arnold was just a class act all the way. Then I ran for like the Minnesota mayor. I forget how that dude talks. Jesse Ventura, man. No, I'm an independent. I don't need the money. I have enough money. Yeah, he was the president, not the president, the mayor. What was it? The mayor of Minnesota, Jesse Ventura. Is that right? Does anybody know? Anybody out there watching? I know there's a Philippines channel, but kind of getting off topic here. But okay, neighbors that make content, welcome. Good to see you. It says yo, and wow, yes, indeed. Indeed. It's good to have you. We're taking questions. Welcome to the Captain Trucker live stream, ladies and gentlemen. That's me. I'm Captain Trucker. That's my name. It's on my birth certificate. I can show you on my passport too. I'm just joking. Well, it could. Is that true that in Germany you're allowed to put your job title on your passport? Does anybody know about that? So is there supposedly Germans out there with their job title on their passport? I'm an operations manager here in Stuttgart. I was at a bar in Amsterdam earlier this year, all right? Sitting in a bar at a hostel, actually, a decent hostel, a nicer one, a little more expensive than the other hostel. Actually, the place was it was like an old church, I think, turned into like a sanctuary or something, or then turned into a hostel. So it had an interesting vibe. But the bar was like ridiculously expensive, you know? I mean, I'm not even joking. Like the drinks, like I think like a beer was like, 15 euros or something, just stupid. So anyway, I'm hanging out there, and I met this one fellow who was pretty cool. Like I think he was actually like a designer or a fashion designer. I mean, something like that. But then, so anyway, like the next day, I'm hanging out, and I meet this other dude, and we're talking at the bar. And he's a German guy. He's a younger guy, probably like 24 or something, and. Like in your 20s, like you're more idealistic in terms of like having to like prove yourself socially. So it's more like that whole like what do you do for work thing and all that sort of stuff. It's kind of important, right? Because you're sort of like going to college and then you're going to get a career and that you don't have any money and then you got to get a career and sort of define yourself, I guess, in the world. So you're a little more socially cautious. And then you turn 40 like me and you just go on YouTube and let it all go because you don't care anymore. But anyway, so we're talking, right? This guy. Hold on one second. Let me read these comments. You girl, Annie says, well, somebody's in a good mood today. Yeah, I know. I am in a good mood today. Thank you for that, for noticing that. La Croix Sarah, welcome. Official, welcome. Thank you for coming. She sent a nice little wave to us. And Sing Alvin. Why can't I read these names? I'm so sorry, guys. It's embarrassing me. I don't know why I can. I'm like dyslexic at the moment. No, I'm not. I'm not dyslexic. And I wasn't making fun of dyslexic people or retarded people. That's not appropriate. I'm sorry for doing that. That was stupid. Neighbors that make content says yo, and Sing Alvin Luggage says name a car. I like Audis. They're nice. Lana, welcome. She says, where are your people that you talk to in your other video, Captain? Where are your people that you talk to? I'm not sure what you're specific. You can be more specific, Gianna. Oh, Sing Alvin said in capitals, bro. I said name a car. I mean, I just did, sir. Don't be angry at me, please. I'm sorry. I said an Audi, man. Audi. Oh, because I was talking about the German guys. So then, yeah, now we're talking about Audis, I guess. Bukos Vlog, welcome. Good to see you. Melissa, welcome. Yo, is that expat humanitarian pin? Interested. I'm not sure what that is. Melissa says she's a fan. Well, thank you. Welcome, Melissa. Dutch, San Pedro, California, check it in. Hey, Skipper, good to see you, sir. Thanks for coming. Thank you for the hearts with the plus signs for that comment. Monkey says, where are the roosters, Captain? I'm actually at my somewhere else at this time. In an undisclosed location in Negros Occidental. I can't tell people where I am because it's classified, okay? I'm on a special mission for humanity. I cannot reveal coordinates or GPS locations. Please understand. Okay, so, yeah, we're in Negros Occidental. Okay, yay! Oh, goodness. Dutch says, yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. All right, so going back to the bar in Amsterdam earlier this year. So I'm talking to this German guy, like 24 years oldish. And, he's a smart guy. I think he just graduated college and he was going to be an engineer or something. And, I was talking about how, like, people from, their nationality, they're usually take some kind of pride in the country they're from, and they're usually, I don't want to say boastful or whatever, but usually people associate and they're kind of proud of where they're from, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Maybe I should stand to be more that way. But sometimes it's like the only thing people have to stand on, right? Like in a social conversation, especially on the international scene, it's always like, people talk about their countries, I guess, or they're proud of them or something. That's cool. Like Englishmen are proud of England, and Germans are proud of Germans, I guess. What could I say? So anyway, talking about Germany, and this guy's like, have you ever been there? And I said, no, I haven't. I said, I don't know much about Germany. I mean, just what I read on Wikipedia and like the modern world. Sorry, I butchered that joke. What I said was, I said, I said, I don't know much about Germany. I just read something on Wikipedia about like a world takeover by some angry guy with a mustache. And he goes, "Oh, you must be referring to World War II. He says it's true. Us Germans are very conspiratorial. We're always trying to find a way to take over the entire world. And we like to pit people against each other." So he was a good sport, you know? Like, he had a sense of humor, right? That's important, to have, like, humor, you know? Because I guess there was a stereotype. They were saying, like, German people are very serious. Serioso, right? And I'm not sure where that comes from. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to like make sweeping comments about the Germans. I mean, I don't know many Germans. I've never been to Germany, but people sometimes in my travels think I'm German. I have a German Jewish last name, but I'm not German. So, I'm not sure how that came about. Anyway. Maybe it's my face. Maybe it's my serious look, you know what I mean? Well, it's the stereotype, right? Because like I always thought like Germans were a bit serious and kind of harsh, you know? Like there was that guy, like they called it like World War II, and like what did Norm MacDonald say? Norm MacDonald goes, "You know, they always say that Hitler was like a great speaker, but you know, every time I watched him, he was always yelling." You know, like that sort of thing. Put him in the oven! Yeah, he didn't seem like a good, smooth speaker to me. Like, I mean, God. Imagine being that guy's wife. My goodness. Go to bed! Lay on your side! It's terrible. Sorry. What am I doing? I told you to turn over! He gets all demanding, you know? If you don't behave, I will find a good Filipina. This is me doing like, okay, I'm getting way off topic. I don't want to lose people on this one. You guys okay with me telling stories about that? Let me know. Thanks for all the emojis. I can't read them. Whoever's sending those are cute. Oh, Roger Dolores says, nice. Yeah, thanks. Can you do the chicken challenge? I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll try to do something like that. And Dutch says you're doing Arnold now. No, Arnold's Austrian. I was doing that guy named Adolf. Oh yeah. So anyway, so Norm Macdonald was talking about Hitler on David Letterman. He goes, "You know, the more I learn about that Hitler guy, boy, I don't like him. He didn't seem like a nice guy." David Letterman's like, no, he doesn't. He doesn't seem like a nice guy. Anybody, welcome to the Captain Trucker live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Please click the like button and welcome, you know. But anyway, going back to that story really quick, I want to wrap it up about that guy, the nice German young man I met at the bar. So we were talking, and he said that thing, and so the conversation's going on, and he asked me what I do for work, because it didn't really come up beforehand. We were talking about traveling, and I guess, you know, how exciting Germany is. Well, maybe, I'm sure it is. It's got to be, right? No! What are you kidding? They're the nicest people in the world! They're so friendly! Yeah, that's just all an ugly stereotype. It's like those Russian soldiers doing all those bad things. They're not all that. Well, they're not. But I'm just saying, you know, I don't know. I'm sure they're really nice people. Kind of like the Filipinos. You think like the Germans are like the Filipinos? Yeah, they're just like it's just like the Philippines when you go to Germany. You walk down the street, everybody's smiling, they're nice to you. They offer you Red Horse. Yeah, they do that. Walking in Hamburg, just down the street, they'll all smile at you. All those Germans, I swear. They smile and smile. Jennifer, welcome. He says, "Hey, bro, notice me, please." Hey, bro, notice me. Hey. Me, Filipino. Hey, well, I'm noticing you. I'm here I am. We're here together. I notice you. And let's do this. You know, we're all in this together. Okay. Nice to meet you too, June. Nice to meet you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Okay, so yeah, to finish that story really quick. So I'm at the bar, and like I said, he finally asked me what I do for work, and I told the young kind German man that I was a truck driver. And like all of a sudden, he almost like he didn't like back off, but like he was like he kind of laughed, like like you think he thought I was joking, and he's like he almost starts laughing, like laughing at me type of thing, like in not a very nice way. Because I guess he was like a big engineer, so he was special. And he had a big John title on his passport. So, you know, like, I think for some people, and I would imagine like a young German 20-something-year-old being an engineer, that is a lot of work. It's hard to do that, man. Like, people say like, oh, you don't learn anything in college. Yeah, but like that still takes work. It still takes a certain degree of like academic discipline and work to go through like years and years of school, right? It does. So, but anyway, so yeah, this prick starts laughing at me. He did. He starts laughing at me. And like, you know, I'm like a 40-year-old man. He's like this 24-year-old German punk. But anyway, I'm not bitter at the guy. But yeah, he starts laughing at me, and I'm like, what? What's so funny? You know, why are you laughing? Like, he goes, oh, you must be some kind of. And then he makes a joke that I was, yeah, basically some kind of criminal or something. And then he said he was just joking. And yeah, the conversation didn't last too long after that. But what's that? You know what I mean? You gonna make fun of somebody because they're a truck driver? I was like, dude, if you're in the top 10% of like the industry of American over-the-road truck drivers, or you have like a specialty, or you haul hazmat, or you know, have a specialty, right? And you're a hard worker. Some truck drivers out there make pretty decent money, for sure. Not that it's all about the money, right? Not that we should get into careers just for money or anything like that, but it is a point that, you know, blue-collar trades and laborers can actually do fairly well because they need them in reality. You know what I'm saying? It's like when the crap hits the fan in the world, you know, they're coming to invade and things are going bad. The world's not going like, oh, there's a crisis, there's a flood coming, oh my God, we need more corporate lawyers, we need more accountants. No, they're going, we need more truck drivers, we need plumbers, we need the trash man to pick up the stuff out of the street. At the end of the day, those are the people you need to get things done, to make things work, okay? So, yeah. God bless the truck drivers and the German engineers. We love them all. All right, let's go back to the Philippines. Welcome everybody to the Captain Trucker live stream. That's me, I'm Captain Trucker. It's on my passport. It says my name, just like that German guy put his engineering title on his passport. Because John titles mean a lot to some people. Welcome back. And welcome everybody. And welcome anybody new here who hasn't been here before. I think some of you have. Some of you are new here maybe. Daddy says hi. Oh, hi. Good to see you, Daddy. Daddy, where have you been? Jennifer says, ha, ha, ha. And Daddy says, I used to drive trucks. So that's good. You were, how long did you do that for, sir? Guyana says, what's really your purpose in the Philippines? Well, my purpose is, you know, I mean, the people I love are here, of course. And yeah, we want to do like a positive sort of public relations, I guess, with the vlog. So that's about it. Well, this is sort of where life has brought me. Yeah. So Joaquin Roland says, Saludos de Argentina. Okay, right on. Anthony Jude, welcome. Hello, sir. Shout out. MF. Oh, I guess he's promoting himself. Well, that's cool. Anthony Jude wants to give a shout out to MF Computer Solutions. Do I have to charge you for that? For all this free press? No, I'm just joking. Daddy says my friend passed the hazmat without studying for it. He got a CDL. Yeah, I just, that whole hazmat endorsement, Daddy. Not to like break anybody's ego, but getting a hazmat endorsement or passing the permit exam for your CDL, it's not exactly like passing the bar exam for a lawyer or something, but maybe for the truck drivers it is. Maybe like the hazmat's like passing the bar exam. Well, but you do have to. I had to study, Daddy. Why am I calling this guy Daddy? That sounds so weird. Can you change your screen name? Hey, Daddy, listen. I studied actually too. It took me about a week or two, maybe 2 weeks to study the hazmat. 3 weeks. I did a lot of those. There's a lot of resources online, a lot of free apps. I made flashcards and stuff. I'm not. I don't mean to sound like that. I mean, I probably studied for maybe a month actually. I don't remember, but I had to study for sure. I mean, I don't know without studying what that means. I mean, he might be exaggerating. I mean, there is some specific things that you would have to know that you would not know unless you had studied. So maybe your friend's exaggerating a little bit, or he studied a little bit, I would guess. Probably. Not that, again, it's like passing the bar exam, but yes. Anthony Jude says, oh, I'm the guy that assisted you when you bought the laptop. Yeah, that's right, man. Okay, that's right. Thank you. Thanks for coming out. I remember you. Sure. Yeah, I'm on the laptop right now. In fact, I got to register that and do the warranty thing. For those of you just coming in, I just finally bought a laptop yesterday. Acer Nitro 5 gaming laptop. Here's the box. See this? And really good specs. In-core i7 core processor. We installed Anthony Jude at what was the name of the place? I just forgot the name of the place I bought the laptop. Hold on. Oh yeah, from MF Computer Solutions. We installed 32 gigs of RAM in addition. It's got NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 with 6 gigabytes. DDR6 dedicated VRAM. So it's a power machine, man. This laptop, it's very nice. Cost about 80,000 pesos, which is about 1,400-ish US dollars. So yeah, it worked out. It was a lot of money. Well, I was originally gonna spend about $900, but I was like, you know what? I might as well. Let's just go big or go home, right? Go all the way, folks. Daddy, I gotta stop calling this guy Daddy, man. You gotta change your screen name. I feel like I'm being I'll just call you D, okay? I'm gonna call you D, all right? D says he drove 5 years in the North Dakota oil fields. Yeah, man. I wanted to talk to you about that actually. Like in the basin oil fields, because I was thinking about doing that. Do you know if there's a way to do some of that, or like, I would imagine there is, to do it like part-time for like a company, or maybe lease possibly part-time, maybe work like half the year or something. Because I know some of those fellows, man, I know the oil fields can make serious money. Yeah. Bukas Vlog, welcome. He says hello, Captain. Good to see you. Are you a vlogger as well, Bukas? I'm going to check it out if you are. I'm going to check it out. And he says my friend was very smart, making $10,000 a month in the North Dakota oil fields. Yeah, that sounds about right. About $10,000 a month. What's he owner-operator or company driver do? I mean, even drive-in, depending on the company you work with. Like I'm working with a Lithuanian company called GP Transco outside of Chicago, in Joliet, Illinois, as a matter of fact. And they have a good reputation. They really do. They got like a good office staff, and I've known the management there for almost 5 years now. And I can truly say like they hire like decent people for their office staff and their technicians. And I know that's not a big deal for some people, but a lot of these companies are advertising like, oh, we treat our drivers great, blah, blah, blah. We treat our drivers like family, and here you're not just another number, that sort of thing. And our best asset is in the driver's seat. Call like a person an asset. But there's this whole PR campaign in the trucking industry basically to like promote this idea that companies treat their drivers well, okay? Because there's like a ridiculous turnover in the trucking industry because number one, the job's extremely hard. Not everybody can do it. And Daddy says my wife calls me Daddy, so that's why my name. Yeah, that's why I'm going to call you D. That's too much for me, man. But yeah, there's this huge turnover like in the trucking industry. So why did I bring this up? Oh yeah, so they're always doing this PR stuff to like overcompensate and overemphasize this idea that companies treat their drivers well. Now, I've only worked for like two major companies. One was Prime, the other was GP Transco. And so I can't really compare it to other companies, but I can honestly say like the managers and the people that I had met at GP Transco, like they were genuinely nice to me and respectful and cool, and considerate. And they work with me. Yeah. Emo Boy says, get a life. Well, you're my life, Emo Boy. What can I say? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate the message, sir. Yeah, this is my life. This is it right here, man. This is life. This is it. This is my first time out, man. No, it's not. I'm 40 years old, man. I've been through different things, It's kind of interesting. All right. D says I've been to Dumagati 6 times. That's a lot. I got to get over there. I just haven't really. I don't know. It's one of those things like, oh, go to Makati or go to BGC. It's just I haven't done it, I guess, and I guess I'm supposed to do it at some point, they say. So anyway, welcome to the Captain Trucker live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Please click the like button. And I may have said a few inappropriate things today, so I didn't mean to offend any Germans or Russians with those jokes. They were just jokes. We got to be a little bit fun, right? Well, I guess most of our audience is in the Philippines and the United States and Europe, so we're okay. I'm just kidding. Actually, not Europe, U.S. U.S. and Philippines. We'll get a European audience, too. We make fun of everybody on this channel. It's part of the fun, okay? We can't be too serious. Although, where am I going? So D's been to Dumagati 6 times, and yeah. Luke. Oh, man. Yeah, you're going to have to give me something better than that, man. I don't know, man. Do you? Sometimes people project. Psychologists call projection like, that's basically like when you have your own thoughts and fantasies and you project them onto other people, like you show up randomly in their live chats and, you're generally like angry or you haven't fully like came to fruition in life about who you are, and you got to come to terms with that, okay? Because I'm not your enemy. I'm here for you. I'm here for all of you, okay? And Luke says, I'll give you $100 if you are stronger. I don't know, man. I'm pretty strong. I'm still deadlifting over 400 pounds at age 40, Luke. So, How much are you deadlifting, Luke? D says, I bought my wife 1,140 square meters in lot in Valencia, close to Dumaguete. That's cool. How much? Wait, hold on a second. 1,000. Why am I having trouble figuring that out? Why am I having trouble figuring that out, D? Is that like ridiculously huge or small? I'm trying to figure that out. Why don't I know that? 800 square meters? That's big. 1,100 square meters, that's a big lot. Is that like a, what do you call it, agriculture, or like farming lot? Or is that for land? How does that go? Dutch says, I give you a grant. Is yours stronger? That I'm not sure. You guys gotta write clearer sometimes, man. I can't understand some of this stuff. I'll give you a grant. I don't know. A super chat? I don't know. Luke, have you watched the channel, sir? All right. So welcome to the Captain Trucker live stream, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Negros Occidental in the Philippines, and it's almost Christmas time. In today's live stream, we're discussing some random travels from Captain Trucker, my times in Amsterdam this year, talking to a young, rude, pretentious German that I met at a bar who laughed at me when I told him I was a truck driver because he's an engineer and he puts his job title on his passport, supposedly. And we also discussed the, what else did we discuss? Oh yeah, we were talking about MacDonald, I think. He passed away. He was different. What else do we got on the plate? D says it's, yeah, 1,100 square meters, maybe 3 houses. Yeah, that's, you should be able to do a pretty good amount of that. Veronica, welcome. I missed you. Where have you all been, you know? I miss you guys. Sometimes I see you, sometimes I don't. But it's good that you're here. I'm glad you're all here. And welcome to the trolls, too. You know, the thing with, like, you got to appreciate the psychopathy and the I guess, I don't know, the sociopathy of, like, the idea of trolling in a way, because, you know, maybe on some level, like, even if you have to admit it's negative, maybe some people are just honest in some ways, you know? Well, honest from a perspective of negativity, because generally, you know, I find that, you know, negativity and negative people, hatefulness, people that are really hateful, it's not really that personal. They usually hate the bus driver, they hate their friends, they hate the birds, they hate the trees. It's that sort of deal. You know, it's very sad because people need help. You know, people need compassion. People need love in life, all right? And people go through things. People get abused. They abuse other people. And it's like a vicious cycle, man. People need help. So we got to pray for those who persecute us. And also, they say that. They say pray for your friends and your enemies and all that, because that stuff's very real. I think if the world probably adopted more of those mindsets, it'd probably be a better place, you know? All right, so welcome everybody, and thanks for the people just joining in. Please click the like button. We're at the Captain Trucker live stream. Welcome, Joseph. Good morning. And I just recently posted a video about talking a little bit about, you know, mental health of expats living in a foreign country and so forth. I want to talk more in depth about it another time, but you know, generally, like travelers, we tend to nomads and travelers, men of the road, I don't know, traveling circuses, gypsies, hippies. People like adventure. They like new places. They like new environments. And it's true that your environment does affect you mentally, but ultimately we tend to carry ourselves where we go. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't really run away from yourself, so to speak. And people that have had problems in their lives move into another country won't necessarily solve that. It's doesn't always work out that way, you know. We tend to carry ourselves with us, for better or worse, right? For better or worse. Hopefully better. So it's especially true if you live in a foreign culture to really take care of yourself. Really like take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Exercise. Take your vitamins. Spread good karma around, that kind of stuff. D says, my wife's been in the USA for 9 years. That's a long time. Joseph says, good morning. Good morning to you too. Welcome. Luisto, welcome. He says, what's up, bro? Good to see you. D says, location dictates outcome. Can you elaborate on that, D? As far as, you mean regarding like people's so you're basically you think your environment and one's location is very, very important in the development and in the health and well-being of us people. Maybe. But I question, maybe it depends on the person too, right? I think some people are definitely more affected by their environments. It's that whole nature versus nurture thing, in a way. Some people are certainly more affected by their environments. I would say that. There's certain types of characters that are a little bit more, resilient. I think as you age, especially, age has a way to. Elaine says it's juicy. You won't get a rash. And then Elaine says your face is so pose. What's pose? Is that like guapo? What's pose? Or like pogie? Is that pogie? He says, Dutch says, my bearded dragon was hissing at you on my monitor, ran all over my hands on the keys, and didn't appreciate the Norm stuff. Oh, the Norm MacDonald stuff? Why? Why didn't he like that? You know, the more I learn about that guy, that Hitler guy, boy, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. And they always said he was a good speaker, but every time I turned him on, he was always yelling. Take over Germany, Blitzkrieg! Freaking maniac. I mean, he just wasn't even cool. You know what I mean? I mean, speak like a person, God. That's what happens, man. I'm telling you, some people aren't meant to be famous. Some people cannot handle fame, all right? Trust me. That's so true. That really is. That is so damn true. Some people cannot handle fame like responsible human beings. Okay. Chrysler, welcome. Hi, I'm new. Well, welcome. We're good to have you. We're going to change a lot of things, and we have more stuff coming up for you. We're going to have insights into the human character as we travel to different places. We're going to explore morality and philosophy, and we're going to have a good time along the way doing it. And, we're not politically correct always. We talk about serious subjects, and we also talk about light subjects. And sometimes we just walk around with a camera and just do a superficial commentary, eating donuts and saying hi to the neighbors. But we try to get variety in life, right? Variety is good. So welcome, and welcome to anybody else that's new who hasn't been here. Please send us a message. And it's really good to see you all here. I'm glad we're having a good turnout today. It's been a lot of fun. What do we got? Elaine sent a rose. Well, thank you. Chrysters, can you say hello back? Of course I can, Chryster. I just said all that. That was just for you and the other new people as well. Welcome, Dutch. Draw by Aniza. Hi. Good to see you. D says, I'm reading The War on Ivermectin by Dr. Pierre Corey. Who was that? Was that, this is related to, we're talking about World War II stuff, right? Dra says, can you pronounce my name? My name is Anissa. Anissa, right? Is that right? Anissa. Did I tell you all I met Jay Leno once? Anybody here familiar with Jay Leno?
Hey everybody, it's me, it's Jay Leno. I'm just a regular guy. I wear denim jeans and a shirt every day. I make $38 million a year. I don't have kids, but I have a garage filled with like 50,000 cars. I'm just a regular guy. I'm a nice guy. My name's Jay Leno.
One of the craziest people I've ever met in my life is Jay Leno, okay? I mean that. And nothing against anybody that likes him. I mean, I like Jay. He's all right. He's cool. I mean, he's never done anything to me. Well, he was rude to me. He was rude to my father once, but...
I still think he's just a nice guy.
You know what's interesting about Jay Leno? Hold on. I wonder if Jay Leno's ever been to the Philippines.
Oh, I like Manila very much. I used to do a lot of stand-up there. A lot of the Filipinos, and, you know, they like my humor.
Oh, God. Actually, you know, Jay Leno was dyslexic, so he had trouble reading his cue cards sometimes. So I think he would memorize them. Okay. Oh, Draw by Anissa, I didn't see your message. You just deleted it. D says I just ordered 2 books on the war, World War II. Elaine says, please pluck this. I am. I'm plucking your rose. Thank you so much for the rose, Elaine. That's so cute! No hippies here, my man! I love it. No hippie says, just saying what's up. I'm about to start driving, so I won't be able to. That's all right, man. I appreciate that, Lyle. You know, it's funny, like when people you know a little bit, like your friends or your family or like another vlogger, like such as Eli and No Hippie Truckin', like when they know you have a YouTube channel, there's like this awkwardness because you think that like they might think that you expect them to watch you or something. It's like, no, man. Like, I don't expect somebody to sit like an hour and a half with a live chat. If you do, that's awesome. Like, I mean, that's thank you. I mean, I'm glad we got to hang out. But if you can't hang out, like, you know, that's cool too. It's like, you know, the thing is, Eli, even on like some people's videos, man, like I'll read the transcripts sometimes. I've done that on Terry's videos, Eli. Like, cause you know, he does these like 20-minute speeches or 25 minutes. So sometimes on Tim Travel's videos, I'll just read through I've done that at yours too. I'll sometimes just read through all the transcripts to figure out, and then, you know, you click on something if it's like something that interests you or whatever. But yeah, thanks for coming out. That's No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. He's a truck driver for Prime, and he's a lease operator and business owner, and he's a nice guy, so check out his channel too, if you're into that. You know, Eli, I said Eli, sorry, Lyle, I saw that your other cooking channel, man. So No Hippie Trucking and Transportation also, I think you used to do a cooking channel, is that right? And I was looking at it, man, and it was like huge. He had this like huge cooking channel. So, yeah, how did that, I was just curious, sometimes you could talk about that, how that came about. All right. D says, 2 guys that fought in the war wrote books. I ordered them last night. Yeah, that was a whole thing, that World War II. That was a big deal. Elaine, thank you for the emojis. I appreciate that. It's very sweet of you. Okay, D says, I'm watching from sunny California. Man, I love California. I really do. I always love California. right. What was I going to say? I had a story about Jay Leno really quick that I think I already told. I'm not sure if I told this story. Why was I talking about Jay Leno? I forgot. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to talk about him. But anyway, for those of you who don't know, Jay Leno sleeps 4 hours a night. Apparently, so did the former president, this guy named Donald Trump. You may have heard of him, but they sleep like 3 or 4 hours a night, which I find very bizarre. But some people can function on a high level with very little sleep, apparently. So, good for them. Okay, welcome to the Captain Trucker live stream, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined in, welcome. Please send us a message. And today I am going to... I gotta get on the bus, actually. I gotta get out of here. We've already been at this for an hour. Okay. If anybody has any last minute questions, please send them now, because I gotta get going. The rose... Elaine says the rose toy is the best. The rose toy. Yes, it looks nice. Not sure what the rose toy is. You mean the rose emoji? So, what was I doing? I had something to say. Hello, welcome, Blah. Good to see you. Blah says hello. Elaine says, do you like pose? I'm not sure what pose is. Can you please tell me? Please. Please enlighten me on these things. Chandra Aid says hi. Well, hello. Hola. Buenos dias. Buenos tardes. Islam says, I'm from Sajid, Islam. How are you? Thank you. I'm good, man. How are you? Are you doing good out there? You're watching me from far, far away. You from Honduras. You know, sometimes I don't understand what people are trying to tell me. But I guess that's the nature of like the chat. Oh dear. Look, I got some brown sugar. You guys like brown sugar? I do. So just to recap, I just bought a new laptop, and I also bought a GoPro, which I've had for a while, but I wasn't able to use it, just a GoPro 10, due to the fact that, you know, cell phones can't render like 4K or 180p. I mean, maybe some of them can, but generally you kind of need like a heavy-duty gaming PC, I would imagine. So I got this new Acer for 80,000 pesos, about $1,400. Got an i7 core processor, new video card. So we're gonna start rocking and rolling, guys, and making good videos. Or excuse me, making high quality 4K videos rather. So it should be a fun time. Elaine says she loves brown sugar. Yeah, it loves you too. It really does. It does. I promise you it does. Mr. Islam says, I'm from Bangladesh, and you? I'm from planet Earth, Western Hemisphere, man. I lived in California for a long time. I've lived in Texas for a long time. I've lived in other places too. Yet welcome. It says welcome back. It's really good to see you again. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Chandra says she's from, or is that a man? I'm sorry about that. Sorry, that's a guy. Sorry, excuse me about that. Sometimes I can't see the profile photos sometimes. You're from Indonesia. Cool. It's good. Sarah says hi. Welcome, Sarah. Welcome everybody out there. Anybody hit the like button if you haven't. I got it clean, juicy. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's it's good to know, Elaine. I don't know why. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the people that are just tuning in. This is the Captain Trucker live stream, and
Today we're in a good mood. We just want to spread around good vibes. I want to do more videos talking about the difference between the mind and the spirit, or I guess the soul and the spirit. Anybody ever trip on that or contemplate that? Something I'm trying to figure out. They say like the spirit of somebody is separate from their soul, or they're part of the same, like the mind, the spirit, and the soul. I'm trying to figure out what the differences are. You know what I mean? I admit, sometimes it takes me a moment to figure out. Okay. Asana says, hey bro, good to see you. Shout out. Yeah, you too, man. Hello, uncle. Thank you. I'm assuming you're Filipinos. A lot of Filipinos are very, obviously they're family oriented, but they're very respectful even to strangers. Like a younger person, somebody older than them, they'll call them uncle, which is pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Everybody hit the like button, please, and thanks for the super chats too. And thanks for everything, really. Ashana says, listen to me, please shout out. Yeah, I am. I'm just giving you a shout out, man. Doing what I can. Elaine Selwood was writing some interesting things in the chat today. Aurora Quartz Cookie. Hello, I'm new. Welcome. Welcome to the next level. You were brought here for a reason, and we're going to figure out the reasons why you're here, and we're going to do this together. And together we're going to get through this. We're going to develop a community of people. That's the idea, right? Is we have to collaborate and congregate. We come together in groups, They say that we're supposed to join together towards a common goal. Yeah. Who was that? It was Schwarzenegger talking about goals and missions and operating systems, right? You're saying regardless of the person and the culture that we have to have, everybody needs like a vision and a goal. Otherwise people don't operate too well. They can go off into different things, right? Get themselves into trouble, or get themselves into debt, or end up living on the streets or something. So you got to have a vision and a goal. Yeah, it's true. Islam says, Bangla language. I do not. Maybe I should. Should that be next on my list? Should I just learn a language in the next 2 weeks? That might be hard to do for me. Mashana says, where are you from? I'm from planet Earth. No, I'm just kidding. North America, man. Western Hemisphere. I lived in California for a long time. I lived in Texas for a long time as well. And many other places. I've been to 49 states as a truck driver. 48 states. 49 states. I've been to Hawaii twice. Alone. Yeah, Hawaii was a trip, let me tell you. I went there about 14 years ago, maybe. I'm drinking coffee, Ashana. Espresso, as a matter of fact. Cappuccino, and I have 2 little coffees here. Isn't that great?
Isn't that cute?
Okay. So in the past, I did some temp work, they call it, contract work. Well, I'll get into that in another video. Elaine says, do you have level 10 GYAT? I don't know what that means. You keep sending me these messages that I'm not sure what they mean. I don't understand what it means. Debbie says, hi, good to see you. Okay, well, espresso cookie. Espresso cookie, okay. How many people here just started watching the channel, by the way? I'm curious how many, and if you could tell me what's your favorite videos that you've seen of me, or the stuff you like that I do. Actually, if you could tell me, that'd be really helpful. I'm very curious. It's always interesting to hear people's perspectives or stuff you'd be interested in me talking about, I guess. But yeah, what videos have you all seen that I've made that you liked? If you could tell me, that would be cool. We're doing a quick little survey here in the live stream. Welcome, and welcome to the Captain Trucker live stream. I gotta plug in my phone. Or a cookie says none. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. So you're just hanging out here for your good health, then, I guess. What do a woman have that starts the... Oh, yeah. Oh, Ratel, welcome. Ratel's back. He says the cemetery video. That's interesting. Interesting. I had no idea. I didn't know you liked that one, Ratel. I didn't know that was your favorite, man. That's interesting. My name is... GT5. Yeah, the video game thing is like, to really get into video games, you'd have to go all the way for me. Like, I could probably spend days and hours playing video games, but as a 40-year-old man, I have more silly, childish things to do, such as make a vlog. No, I'm just joking. I'm just by saying, like, I don't have the time, man. The video games these days are like so amazing. Like, you can get lost in them. They're just like incredible. I mean, I used to play video games in the 90s. I remember playing Nintendo in 1987, like Mario Brothers. But yeah, the last time I really got into video games was like Nintendo 64 in the late 90s, playing GoldenEye, you know, James Bond. I was really good at that game. And Mario Kart, very, very good at Mario Kart back in those days. This is the late 90s. But yeah, I mean, video games these days, dude, it's like, I mean, night and day, right? I mean, they're just unbelievably interactive and amazing. It's just, I wouldn't have the time. Or I mean, well, I probably do have time, but I mean, I'm saying that's probably all I would do if I got into it, so I try to stay away from it. Okay, Shamilia, welcome. It's a voice. Flower Girl says hi. Well, hello. It's good to see you too. Aurora Quartz Cookie says, I'm named after a place in Italy. Guess. I wouldn't know. I've been to Italy. There's a lot of places there. A lot of places in Italy. I ran a marathon in Venice, actually. Yeah, I ran the Venice Marathon, 26.2 miles. That was a good one. All right. Well, I got to get going, everybody. It was really good. Please click the like button and check out the new video I just posted earlier this morning, or today, rather. You might like it. I go to the gym, and I'm talking about some personal things and some AXFAT stuff like that. You might find it interesting. I happen to like that video, so please check it out. And you all be good to each other, and thanks for all the kind people out there too. Just thanks for all the people like Ratel, all the people that are staying with me, and just the kind words. It means a lot. It really does. People like Ratel and you other people, and all the people watching, you encourage me to, you know, keep going. So. Ogabasa says, I'm a big fan. Well, hello, I appreciate that. Welcome. Thank you for that. Thanks for coming in. And well, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm just basically just doing me mostly. mean, that's the best way to do it, right? My hope is that something from my life, my stories, or whatever, my experiences can somehow help other people, okay? That's my goal. It really is. I mean that sincerely. That's more important to me than making any money or any fame on the internet, as I really hope that we can somehow help people, help the expats coming here, but also more so help the Filipinos, help with good public relations, to try to make the world a better place. It's, you know, not to sound cheesy, but it's true. You know, a lot of people always say like, "Oh, you can't change things, you can't influence things, and it's just the way it's always been." But that's the type of thinking. That's why things stay the same, because that's why we have to change things, and we got to do it together. Okay, we can all do these things together. It takes like a group, you know. It takes people like us. So yeah, thank you all very much, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna get going. All right. So you all take care and God bless. Please check out the videos, and I got more stuff coming up for you. All right. It's Captain Trucker. Much love. If I catch you on the replay, send a message. I look forward to all your comments, as always. I read every single one of them. So thank you all very much. You take care. Bye-bye.